Ooh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a WARNO Tournament Final. This is between myself and Skiffik. Guys, Skiffik's a great player. He has a YouTube channel where he makes guides. I'll have a link in the description. You guys can go check him out. Anyway, it's just a community map. I've never played on it before, and this is going to be the final game here. I'm going to look over the map just to show you guys. Many of you haven't seen it. We open up with 3 over here, Gregory. We have over here, another 3-point. They have Fedor here, +2, a +1 for center, +2 in Elena, and 1 for Dmitry. I got one road going over here, and I got another road coming this like weird way, this long distance way. And then he spawns on this road here, and he can split out between all the different sections here with roads all back here. You can see here. Anyway, let's go over deployments here. My general idea was to fight in this general vicinity in the blue and swing out here later. At least that was in my mindset. So you can see me opening up just a Conquerors and Pioneer and off clear for the far right, pretty defensively. This area's got a lot of sloping hills here as well. Over here I got 1 recon helo and then 2 off clear just to get some eyes on and show some presence before his GRU get in position. I'm opening up with 2 Cubs. I'm opening up 3 T-72Ms double vet, getting triple vet by the command tank. And I got 2 Motoshutsen BTRs and 2 Pioneer flamethrowers for the forest. And yeah, that is my deployment. Our opponent here, Skiffik, opening up with 3 Mi-2 helicopters. He does this every single game. It's very predictable. I think he should only open up with 2, honestly, because I mean, if you have one just come down this road, and they have one right here, you'll see everything in mid, and you can see everything. But he's opening up with 3 of them, a GRU on the right with an off-clear, and 1 BMP, 1 PG coming in with the Monoshoki, with a T-55 double vet, flamethrower tank. In mid, we got GRU with another Mi-2, BMP-2. Behind here, we got a T-55 double vet, a double vet T-80 BV, an OSHA, command tank, BMP-1, and a supply. 1 BRM, 1K going to the left side, and then a GRU going to the left side. And let's get this game going here. So this is going to be kind of... My idea was I'm going to fight in CQC, close quarters, and just spam T-72s out. That's my mindset here. I don't really know what Skiffik's plan is in general. Can't read minds. But I think his general plan was to keep the distance here, and you'll see here that he plays super well with keeping this position. I have a little bit of disadvantage on this side. You can see there's a slope here. I cannot see on this side or into the buildings deep on this location, while he has line of sight everywhere. So... But first kill of the game is going to come to me here with the Cubs. I know this is kind of waste ammo. It's 30 points, but I was like, oh, I'm going to kill it. And we fire first shots. Gets a hit there. He goes down. I'm going to buy a fighter first tick. In my 21, I also can use this to kill helos later on in the game. I'm just going to kill these recon helos roaming in my line. Get 1. And then I'm going to rotate over and get this one. And then I'm going to evac my MiG-21 just to rearm and keep it for the helos. Over here, though, he is going to get this point uncontested from me, and I'm not going to send any CVs to Elena for a little bit. I'd lose my CV helo to his 1 OSHA, and I got my flamethrowers and BTR now going into the forest. And I'm going to try to like move my tanks across here, and I didn't know at the time, because it was the first time playing, that I didn't have any angles here. I thought when I put my tanks here I could see all the mid, but as you can see I actually can't see anything, so I was like really confused about what was going on. You'll see me adapt throughout this game as I try to quickly learn the map. I was like really confused about that type of stuff. But you see that he has a good spot here. He can shoot across the field. Well, I can't really shoot him or get line of sight. I have to have a recon here to have line of sight. And really at 2,000 meters, not going to get good sight. I try to hide behind this building here. My off glare. T-72 is going to try to move up. Do get a hit on the T-55. He gets a hit on me with the BMP-2 though. And not looking too good right now. I'm going to smoke off though because I can't see what's going on. My recon only has eyes on this position and not on this area. T-55 though firing again at me. I do get a hit or a miss here against his T-80. He gets a side shot on my T-72 command. I do knock out a T-55 there, which are 85 points. I'm going to back off here, though. Still can't see what's going on. I'm going to take a look at what I can see here. Not much. Skifik has a little bit better vision, I think. I do lose almost just a BTR there. I'm going to back off, though, and just rearm here. I'm going to move in on this location. Moving this Mono shoots in to help kill this TR. I'm going to rotate one of my armor pieces over here to help out. But yeah, I'm getting pretty much obliterated over here on the flank. Conqueror is not going to do too hot here. I'm going to try to fire a shot at the BV. He's going to back off though. And I do take a miss. Trying to fire this here. We missed though, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we do. I'm going to move these guys forward into the forest here. Chase down what's going on here. Conqueror does fire. And it does take a front hit on the T-55, but he does survive. He's on half health. We can see my early ticks and buying some more SVDs. I'm going to put them on the right here. Taking a little bit of a long road here. We're seeing from Skiffik here. He's buying another T80, and a further one, and another 255. I'm rearming my equipment here. Got 2 new tanks arriving on the battlefield. I'm going to move them in the forest here to kind of deal with what's going on over here. We got a +4 on us. Not looking too good. Kill a BMP. I'm going to shoot some BTR. Continuously moving this forest. I'm going to clean up what's going on over here. I really don't like this. I'm going to move this flamethrower to engage this Motoshutsen. And what's really good about flamethrowers is all the other top guys tend to hate them for the most part. But the very nature of having them in the forest not only acts as a double factor. 1, you can beat most infantry, but 2, it forces players to send armor into the forest, which then allows your BTR squads to really do the damage and make really positive trades. I'm gonna go in the forest here. I think I can like fight anything in CQC. Man, am I gonna be mistaken here. These tanks are pretty cheap though. They're only 155 points. And then we see a BMP1 here. He goes down. I'm gonna continue to move up here. Engage this GRU. Kill his BRM 1K over there. I'm doing some work here, but man, this engagement goes wrong right here. Both my tanks miss. Miss. Other one misses as well. Really bad RNG. I decided to smoke off. We're being pushed really heavily here. We got T80B moving in on me, like CQC. I'm moving up here to engage with T72s. But again, there's a slope here. He actually can't technically see me. But he decides to move over the ridge, but I have 3 pieces of tanks here. He's got to be very careful, and he's right here. And I pop him. And we're talking about a 275 point tank versus a 155 point tank. So over here, looks a little worse. So I do get ambushed. I lose one of my Motoshutsen, but the other one does unload. And T55 gonna take me out here. But we cleaned out the whole left side here. I actually popped a BV over here. Sneaking attack. And I killed an RPO with this Motoshutsen in the forest. He's not really paying attention over here, Skiffik, making a mistake. That's a huge cost, losing a BV here, and then over here on the north. I tried moving in here. He's only got 1 shot. He gets stunned, though. Goes down. So we pretty much turned it around here. We've killed this squad. Cleaning out the forest here, the Motoshutsen. I'm buying a CB just in case. I'm going to try to vet up my Cubs as well. Incoming aircraft. Moving a command tank on the far right. But because we killed this command tank, or killed this BV, killed a BV here now. He's only got 1 BV on the battlefield at the moment. And we still have 3 tanks on the battlefield, and a 4th one coming out right now. He's buying more Superi. He's trying to buy CQC troops to finally deal with what's going on in this forest. I'm just hiding behind the buildings at the moment. I'm bringing up some supply. But I'm really wanting to get back over here. Now I'm kind of a time crunch. Buying 2 more T-72s. I'm going to start to swing over here on the right now. I felt he was thin, being that there was only 1 Monoshoki, and I see him running away with it. So like, anytime you see someone running away, it's a really good indicator that there's nobody behind the line and that there's a panic. 9 out of 10 times, that's the case. If someone's running away, it means they don't have anything on the line and they need to keep their stuff alive. We see this MI-24P coming in, 170 points. That was why we kept that fighter in reserve earlier for. I'm kind of surprised he'd buy this, knowing that I have the MiG-21s. I'm going to go in for a pass here. Flamethrowers are continuously doing damage here against this GRU. He's going to try to land, it looks like. Far too late. Goes down. He's going to kill me there, but this thing's already going to pay for itself just by killing that 1 helo plus the other helos. So there's a BV here. And we almost hit him there with our Cubs. And we do kill his GRU. He's a little bit blind now. Command tank's gonna move in now. Now the right's opened up. But you can see our flamethrowers, man. They fire their RPO shots, and then my flame troops are gonna beat them. He's taking them 0 vet. Even these engagements where I'm super weak, I'm doing okay in. Kind of the necessary why you gotta vet up squads. And he can't use his medium machine gun because he's being flamed. It gets worse and worse for him. But he does take me out because it's 2v1. Command tank's gonna get in. That should take away the tick. This is a +2 point, Elena. And if we kill this out, we're now even. And he's got a +1 over here. But I'm actually curious. I want to push for Fedor. And that was kind of my general idea. You can see me fighting in this area, wanting to take the +2. Because I thought if I put pressure on this area, it just alleviates him sending reinforcements over here. So I bought 2 more T-72s. Playing 3 more Monoshutsen BTRs. And I'm waiting to take an engagement here. And I decide, I think this is the moment. I'm gonna move in. I knew I'm exposed in the flank here, but I was like, I'm gonna take this engagement. I'm gonna go into the building, he fires a shot, I'm gonna smoke off, I'm gonna move forward. After he dropped his ATGM, I'm gonna move this tank around the corner, I'm gonna fire a shot. Get a nice hit on the B. I'm gonna back up behind the building, he fired his HGMs, and I'm gonna move back forward. This one's moving forward to engage. He changes targets because we lose line of sight, but then we re-engage him because we get eyes on him again. Killing the BV there, and killing the BMP-1. We do get side shot there, and we do go down, but again, we took out way more there in that engagement. And more two fresh T-72s are coming in, and we got 2 more on here as well. And now he's only got a +1 tick. And I'm gonna start to move up here. This guy's gonna get caught out though in the open by a flamethrower tank, so we're gonna go down there. We got a waste of a buy at MiG-29 here. That's 215 points being bought for no reason. Especially because I haven't really... You can't really see me buying any aircraft right now. I've only bought 1 fighter. And I was actually kind of concerned about biting cluster planes or anything because I didn't know whether the slopes on a custom map would derp out or not. I was like, I just wanted to buy more and more armor, just like overwhelm them. You can see now we're about to get eyes on this BRDM here. Get a nice clean pop there. Now we're moving in infantry. I'm just going to keep moving forward here now because I know I have the advantage of units. But a lot of his tanks got new flamethrowers and monoshoots. Buying a recon helo to finally get eyes and everything. Now he's got this crest here, and I was going to retreat my tanks to rearm, because you can buy supply. Actually, got lucky there, because he probably would have killed both if I didn't do that. We only lose 1. I'm unwilling to move up on the right yet. I'm going to buy 3 monoshoots before I swing across the whole right side. For here, I'm just engaging though. We do get side shot though by the T-55. I was very upset about that. Lose another BRDM there. It's okay, I ain't losing 1 T-55. I mean, it was a... Sorry, T-72. But it was an M1, though, that we lost to a side shot, which just sucks. 2 kill a supply, though, driving over here. Now my general idea was I'm going to start putting recon all over the place. I'm going to put in this tower. This tower has good line of sight over everything. I'm going to start sitting right here in CQC, that when he has to use his BVs, you do not want to take a CQC engagement with BVs at this range. Fires at me, I kill him, though. My flamethrowers are engaging now. Really shoot these flamethrowers, just forcing him to send BMP-1s in here. Keep him with the monoshoots, man, and just smoke everybody. I tried to probe here, thinking he's pretty weak, but I do lose this tank playing too aggressive. I wasn't really sure what was in here yet, and I was kind of concerned. Do kill another BMP there, but I started to see RPOs and other squads, and then I make contact with this T-80 right here, and I was like, alright, let's slow down here. Let's not lose a whole bunch of our units. Let's back off. I want to swing the right first before I do anything, so I'm going to just engage this entire flank. I'm going to back up everything. I'm going to send this guy just to try to back off here. I'm just trying to get away now from the front line. Send my tanks out just to crest the ridge, so if he moves infantry here, you'll get spotted and killed. Buy more infantry, more flamethrowers. And now we got 3 monoshoots and BTR for this side. He's got a crest here, but he's got no armor to move in on me. Relying too much on T-5s and BMP-1s that aren't going to make it. I think he was thinking about probing here. And he's going to realize, oh, I got infantry in here. He does get eyes on me. I think that is going to scare him enough not to continue to pursue. And there is a slope here, so you can't really see it from up high. Get a hit there. I think that's going to make him panic a little bit and back off. Realizing there's elite infantry. We see him MiG-29, he's going to go from a helo. I do see it coming in, I land. He changes targets and goes for the supply. And my Cubs are hanging out here. I'm going to get the kill, though. I'm not going to let him get away with it. And that last shot gets him. You can see I'm just cresting this area right here. He can't do anything unless he gets some real armor. Just 2 tanks can really much hold back all of this right now. I'm really concerned about the left flank, so I have my T-72 just hanging out here. But I'm buying flamethrowers now. Got another T-72M. Hold the line while I sweep the right. You see him rotating a command tank here to help out. But now I got 2 monoshoots in here. Most shoots in double vet, man. They have an 18 pen and AT with 6 shots. In the meantime, we're buying more T-72. We're buying another M1 here. With some more BMPs. We get eyes on here. My guys get a first hits on him. Get a stun, but this one misses stupidly. He does smoke. He's in reverse here. I'm going to cap the zone. We're going to get a nice lead now. We should get a +2 when we cap the zone. We pretty much can see what's going on now. I'm sending some recon healers onto the flanks. Here, look what he can see. He can see I have tanks here. But I have eyes anytime he pops over the edge. If you get a side shot on this BV, I'm trying to chase him. I was really like, oh man, he's going to get away here. So I decided to suicide this T-72 just to see if I get one shot in. Now we're going to start moving up the left. Now our T-72 going to fire here. So lucky. Fires the last shot. Gets the kill there. You know, I'm talking about a 305 point tank there. Does have a better gun though, but man. These ranges, the knife fight, it's going to be really tough for Skiffik here. This BMP1. I was like, oh, I can pop that. I didn't realize there's a BV here. I see his recon here running away. I just didn't care. I was like, maybe I should send this guy over here, but it's whatever. Kill that. I do now send this guy forward, and I get eyes on the BV, so I do back off here. And we get eyes on him, he's moving there. This like area is a little bit like thin on the forest, the slope, so I can see into him when he's running away. Man, taking a tank shot does lower your cohesion, and then your infantry just die in engagements. So what he's got here is just one motor shoots in and 2 tanks, and that's really all that's holding this line. All these other squads, RPO, can't really do anything. We're just buying more T-72s. We're buying our first AA piece here, besides the Cubs. Buying more motor shoots in. I'm going to try to push through this area now. I want to clear this out, and then I want to push the zone here. I don't want to let up here on the being aggressive. I know I have a nice lead, but I really want to get into this forest, because the moment I get into this forest, the BVs are useless, so I really want to fight the CQC here. But I know there's too much stuff right here, so I do slow down on my offense. I keep moving these guys up, and he's taking them no vet. And my guys are double vet. He's losing all those squads. Try to move up here. You can see there's a slope, so I can't really see anything here. And I see my motor shoots in, loses engagement, and I'm like, okay, there's a motor shoots in here. I don't know if there's another tank behind. I was thinking about pushing here, but then I was like, ah, nah, let's not do this. I was like, that's way too sketchy. I'm gonna back off there. I'm gonna bring up 2 more T-72s. Looks like Skiffik gets eyes on it.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
I'm gonna move these 2 right here. I could see that there was a BV here, and I was thinking that I could start to sweep through this forest area with these 2 tanks. So we have what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tanks in the battlefield right now. Our opponent has 1, 2. I mean, he's got a lot over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We see a cluster coming in here. You see me shift all my tanks here. He gets eyes on this one. What you do to stop, you know, I mean, high altitude cluster at this level, it's always going to be missed. If you just click forward, and then the tank will, you stop the tank after it's dropped, and then you won't get hit ever. We have a little bit of engagement here now. Big blob. I'm going to move these T-72s to get some side shots. We're pushing through here as well, trying to sweep around at the same time, and I decide that now that I see all these tanks here, this big blob, that he was weak on the other front, so I decided to immediately right-click forward, smoke here, push forward, I'm trying to kill the command tank first. Command tank in a little bit of a dicey spot here. I'm going to smoke off here again, I'm going to unload the squad. Now we're pushing through the forest here. Takes out one of my tanks there. And I kill his command tank there. And I have a cluster come in. My cluster loses line of sight, I guess, last second here. If he's so lucky that he got away with this. My cluster just didn't go launch this missile, so I just immediately evac it. He's losing a lot of his armor here. And now he's completely collapsed over here by exposing his hand. Now I'm pushing through the forest now, and these BVs are in a tough spot. T-72's hanging out over here now. I'm gonna push these guys forward into the forest to fight him. Loses his OSHA. I'm gonna move the command tank over momentarily. But now he's in a dicey spot. He's got 3 tanks. They're all kind of lower cohesion. I'm chasing him now from all angles. Get a nice side shot on the BV. And there you go. He loses it. Loses it there. I think when he made that push there, he totally exposed his other flank, and then everything just collapsed. And you know, Skiffik's a really good player, but like that was I think a mistake there. Overall rank, he's number 1 on the leaderboard. You know, he can really just show rank does not matter. I mean, I have 100% rank. I just don't play that much. But anyway, thanks to my opponent for Skiffik. He did really well in the tournament. He got 2nd place. So, but it was an epic game, I thought, and it was a really cool map. I'll be curious what you guys think about that map. But yeah, I think I had the better deck on that map as well, especially with the knife fighting with the T-72s into T-80s. But anyway, guys, check out his YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys around. And if you guys want to play in the tournaments, there'll be a link in the description as well, which is an FOB server, and it's a great server, so you guys should all join it. And I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.